Hi, my name is Shannon Hopkins. My daughter is Mercedes Hopkins. I have three, Leticia and Roxanne Hopkins. My daughter's therapist alleged sexual abuse that she showed signs about September. In February, my daughter ran away, and I was accused of orchestrating the kidnapping. So I've gone through a court process where I haven't seen my kids in a while. I'm about to go into the police, try to show them some of the evidence and talk about, them helping her since they haven't done anything. He did perjury, he lied about what they had stated, and aside from showing proof that I had called an officer to tell him of her location, the police didn't do anything about that, or the courts, and they labeled me a flight risk for having families live in. A sergeant to come out and then explain to them the situation and see if something happens. They do something, so we're gonna keep it going. Make her bend over, the counter, close off, and spank her on the butt. The minor would get spanked with a wooden spoon. Please note, these allegations were already investigated, which they called corporal punishment, to bend a child over a kitchen counter, take her unhinged. So as we're looking at the forensic and what it states, it shows that Mercedes denied any physical abuse at all. So I'm gonna imagine that she probably was under intimidation. I mean, they made her do the forensic alone. But in the CWS allegation, she did report and actually stated that as of last May, since she's shy, doesn't remember dates good when she shuts down, that he would spank her, make her bend over, take her clothes off, and hit her with a wooden spoon. So we just figured out that the description, the inaccuracy in the forensic and in the CPS allegations. So hopefully that with an officer will be able to help us and get somewhere.
Look into it more, yeah.
Yeah. And you can introduce yourself too.
You're going to have to talk to Lieutenant Garrett about it.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yes.
So I wrote down his number. He should be around tomorrow. Call and leave him a voicemail.
I did like 3 and he hasn't called me back.
Well,
Do it again.
Okay, I'll do it again.
Reference case number.
Can I
Tell
come in
him
now?
you have concerns and you need to talk to him.
Okay, and then can I come in though if he doesn't call me back? Because I've done it 3
The problem
times.
is you're going to have to go through him. Because
Yeah.
there's already a case. He's already in the know about everything.
Yeah. No, and I'm coming
So
here
unless
grateful,
he's here
hoping
to
something
talk to you,
happens.
nobody's going to be able to help you.
Yeah, but is there a way that you could tell me what his hours are? Maybe I can get him here if I can't get a hold of him.
He'll be here in the afternoons, starting tomorrow.
So what's a good time to come?
Next couple days.
I have another case too though, but what's a good time to come?
Well, I don't know, because they also have managers meetings and such.
That's
So
why
I
I'm
can't
kind of
say. So
asking.
that's why I'm telling you, call him, leave him a callback number, and
I know,
tell him
yeah.
you need to set up a meeting.
I really am just trying to tell you that he hasn't answered me. I've left him 3 voicemails, and it's been 2 months, and I haven't got a call back from him. I've even emailed him. So I'm just trying to ask you if you know what would be a good time to get here.
I wouldn't recommend you just drop in. I
well-
recommend you
Well,
call.
like, can you have him call me actually back then? Because I called him 3 times. That I have done.
I can email him.
Okay, please. And I've emailed him like
Phone
5
number.
times. I'm here in case, like, I'm just trying, my daughter got sexually abused. This is the last year. I haven't seen my child. Are you guys mothers? Are you a mother? So imagine if you have no criminal record.
She's literally getting
Not
railroaded.
even a traffic ticket. You can follow my page. It's Justice for Mercedes on Facebook. My name in Facebook is Shannon Pollard, and sorry, I can take this off now. So, and my daughter is 11 years old now. Back in February of 2020, she ran away and she alleged sexual abuse after she had told the therapist in September, and the therapist called me with the information. I sought a restraining order and I got bombarded by CPS, and I got about 8 allegations, and I can now prove them all incorrect. the court commissioner doesn't like me, and they labeled me a flight risk, and that I had orchestrated a kidnapping because I have family that live in Mexico. Aside from having no criminal history, aside from having no traffic tickets, to a man that got dishonored be discharged from the Navy for cocaine, a man that watched 18 tube, which looked like 12-year-olds.
Barely legal.
Okay, come here. This is my gal. So I'm starting to go to the offices and see if I can get help that way, and get the word spread and get justice for my daughter. This is Lorena Perry, and she's the one that's going to record it. We're going to be showing you guys little clips of
The crappy camera.
this is my first time, by the way, doing a recording, so if it doesn't look so good on the clips in there, I apologize. But
We're getting the hang of it.
we're getting the hang of it, and I hit the police department today because he did live official statements, and they're not doing anything about it. And they arrested her as a juvenile arrest because she did what a therapist told her to do, was to run away if she felt in fear. And she is now almost a year living.
Instead, now she feels.
You can come in, go to the camera.
Well, labeling her, making her feel like she got in trouble for doing what somebody who is trying to help her out told her to
explain.
do, and so now she's getting in trouble for trying to keep herself safe, which is just negative reinforcement for a traumatic experience, and it's
to
just wrong.
explain what happened to her, CPS called it corporal punishment. To bend a child over a kitchen counter, take her pants and underwear off, where she stated that he would stare at her privates for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then proceed to hitting her with a wooden spoon about 3 to 4 times, and he would do this about 2 to 3 times a day. And they closed the case, and so the commissioner gave all rights to him, taken away from me, knowing him only 4 years, and now she hasn't seen her family, her extended family, myself, in almost a year because he's isolating them. And so, I'm just trying to get my daughter's voice heard. And so Justice for Mercedes, I do own a nonprofit now called Stop Child Abuse and Neglect. You can stay in. Sorry. And I just want your guys' support to get the word out there. I believe we'll be doing the DA's office next, right?
Wherever she wants to go.
We'll get better at these. I apologize. Please keep spreading the word. Justice for Mercedes. I just want her to be heard. There was a catch in the forensic. She stated to the police that she had never been physically hit by him, but in the CWS report, she stated to them that he did hit her, and she said the explanations.
Which is to be noted that it's not uncommon for kids to change their stories up because of fear for getting in trouble or having it happen more from the adult that is in their life that is doing it. Also, she was supposed to have a parent present in the police forensic and to hold her hand and help her through it, and she didn't. She was all alone with somebody she doesn't know, being asked these questions that are really interrogating, and so of course, she didn't tell the truth. And versus her counselor therapist, who she had a rapport with, who she felt comfortable with, who was a female. It's not out of this world to think that those two are different, but it's not being paid attention to, and it's not cool. So
we're gonna show you a little bit of the clips. Don't worry, you're not gonna see any big fights or any wrestling matches or nothing like that. It's no fireworks are gonna happen. But please keep following the page because we want to leave a trail of videos of seeking help for my daughter. Sexual abuse is happening a lot, is what I'm learning, and this isn't something that's just happening to me like I thought, which was a rare case. But I want my daughter to know I love her and that I'm fighting for her every day. And so follow the page, Lorena Perry, Shannon Pollard on Facebook, and also the nonprofit Stop Child Abuse and Neglect.
Bring awareness.
Yeah, bring awareness to this.
To corrupt justice system, and that if you have money to get a lawyer, you get to do whatever you want, which sucks.
Every human should matter. So no one should just be able to come and strip your kids.
It should be about the kids' safety and what's best for them.
Yeah,
right?
And not once was my daughter questioned why she ran away. Not once was she heard. Not once did they make it important. So the Commissioner Radican here in North County Division is pretty ruthless, and I don't know how she is allowed.
Calling her out.
Allowed to. I'm allowed to do that, right?
Fuck yeah.
On the First Amendment? Can I do that? So I don't know why she's being allowed to handle cases of kids. I know of another guy, Rob Emmert. I want to put your word out there, shout out. The guy had a heart attack dealing with this, and they're trying to take his son, and he still has his son. And then also Dedrick Gurley, who is fighting too. You can find him online. They took all his rights away too, and he became homeless. And so now I make $2,000 a month. Supposedly, if I do, I have to pay $800 in child support. They didn't make him back pay the year that he didn't pay child support. And unfortunately, I have to pay $600 a week to see my kids if I want to see them, which I would do. But I still want to get the word out there. I want to get justice out there, because what happened to her and how she was demeaned, she deserves to know that that wrong can bring good.
She needs
and
to be
she needs to be
validated.
validated, and not, hopefully this doesn't allow her to define her in a negative way. So thank you guys. Watch the following clips. We'll get better at it. We'll do a little better next ones. Maybe a couple punches. No, I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that. But bye, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Lou.